Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all the best triple threat online lineup to use for any price point here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. I've got 4 different triple threat online lineups built that can help y'all win more games in triple threat online and hopefully get yourself the best chance possible to grind towards a free diamond Chris BOSH for winning 15 games in a row in TTO. So the BOSH grind starts tomorrow morning, or when y'all are seeing this video, it has already started or is about to start. So if you win 15 games in a row in triple threat online over the next month, you will get a free diamond Chris BOSH. So I have a free to play team, a budget team, which is like a 50k squad, and an expensive squad, which is like 500k, and then we have the best team possible as well. So we have free squad, budget squad, expensive squad, and best squad as the 4 teams we're going to be talking about that you can build today. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, starting off with the free team, and the point guard is obviously Kyrie Irving, who basically everyone should have at this point if y'all have been grinding the game and using your double XP tokens. 6'2" with a 6'4" wingspan, 93 speed and excel, 92 shot 3. Shooting badges are exceptional, as are the playmaking badges, of course. The defense and the finishing is not incredible, but that is okay. He does have Hop Acrobat, Gold Fast Twitch, Silver Glove, Interceptor, and Pick Dodger. Defensively is okay, but not great. Very poor on the interior, but not horrific perimeter-wise. Can't dunk, but shoots the 3 at a very high level. Not the most incredible release in the world, but a good leaner and absolutely elite movement with the best dribble style in the game by far. He is one of the best dribbling cards in all of my team, which makes him absolutely incredible as your ball handler in triple threat. Obviously, your next player, your more so locked secondary ball handler, is going to be Brandon Roy. He is not the most elite defender in the world, but you can add every badge to him, which means you can add things like Anchor, Clamps, Glove, and Interceptor if you have them. Can upgrade any of his silver and bronze badges to gold, add any other badges you like to him as well, such as Agent 3 and Unpluckable. He's got 88 speed and excel and 86 shot 3, 90 driving dunk, 81 perimeter, 88 lateral quickness, decent steal as well. Not the best block shot in the world. He's not the most incredible defender, but he's good enough with an absolutely money release and very, very solid movement as well. Brandon Roy is an absolutely phenomenal option at the shooting guard position, or as your, I guess, 2 in triple threat online. So I would put him there. And then honestly, at the big is going to be Channing Frye. I do think this is your best free big man available right now. There are other free big men that are options, such as, for example, an Alonzo Mourning or a Joakim Noah or somebody along those lines. I like the Channing Frye option, though. Even with him being slow at 48 speed and excel, I love the fact that he shoots the ball so well. And even though he doesn't have a great interior defense or isn't an incredible rebounder either, I just think the shooting is so valuable, as well as the size at a true 7-footer. Was so impressed using the card, doing gameplay with him today, and I do think you could definitely justify putting him in. You could also go with Jabari Smith. That's another option. I'll just throw that in there if you want a little more speed. Jabari's not going to give you quite as much as a shooter, but still has a great release. More undersized than Channing, although not by a huge amount, but he is smaller. But he does have like plus 20 speed, so he'd be another option as a big man for a free squad. But for me, I would go Channing Frye for the shooting ability, and I don't feel like he plays that horrifically slow in my team, to be completely honest. Now going on to the 50k team, which is going to be a budget squad, very budget squad. But point guard is Brandon Jennings, 6'1" with a 6'4" wingspan. He's at 89 speed, point guard, really good, capable shooter, 76 shot 3, and can dunk wide open, 65 driving dunk. All of those are huge positives. Also, his animations are really, really good. Defensively, he's very poor, and he doesn't have a ton of key finishing or shooting badges either, but playmaking badges, he does have gold speed, booster, silver handles for days, hyperdrive, unpluckable, and more things such as that. His releases is Patty Mills base on quick, which is honestly better lefty like Brandon Jennings has it than it is righty, and it's on quick, whereas Patty's is only on normal. His movement is nice. He's just a phenomenal option. The ability to dunk the ball as well at point guard is so nice, considering he only costs like 14,000 MT. I mean, he's a small chunk of that 50k. Jordan Walsh is an even smaller chunk. This team really only costs slightly over 30,000 MT. 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan on Jordan Walsh, with very capable speed, high interior, perimeter, and lateral quickness. Good dunker, capable shooter as well. Defensive batters are super nice. Does have break starter as well. Release is also very nice. He's not going to have incredible movement, but he actually does dunk the ball pretty well. Has a lot of different dunk animations, and is just an absolutely incredible budget card for 5.8 KMT. And then the final card on this team is Marcus Camby, who's another 16.8 thousand MT. 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan at center, with decent speed, capable shooter, 63 3-ball is okay. His release is kind of ugly, but he's athletic, and he's a great interior defender with gold anchor, brick wall, box up. He's chased down, pogo stick, rebound, rebound chaser, workhorse, etc. Has gold post spin and silver drop stepper as well. Release is bad. He doesn't move well, but for this price point, he's the best option you're going to get, and this is going to be your best budget team for Triple Threat Online with guys like Brandon Jennings, Jordan Walsh, and Marcus Camby. Now, for your expensive team, what I'm calling about the 500,000 MT team, going with Devin Booker as your ball handler. 6'5" with a 6'6" wingspan, and I understand he isn't super fast. Even with a shoe, he only gets into the 80s with speed and excel speed of ball, but he's an incredible shooter with amazing shooting badges, really good playmaking badges as well, including silver speed booster, unpluckable, and break starter, gold handles for days and bailout. Defensively, he's bad. That's okay, but because he is a very capable dunker, does actually get pretty decent dunk animations. Dribble style is great. His fade is the best fade in the game, though, in my opinion, and his release is absolutely incredible as well, which makes him a huge, huge threat as a shot creator, and as a shooter has an absolutely incredible push cross as well, and is one of the best cards at the shooting guard position in my team, and truly one of the best ball handlers in my team. Definitely a card is worth around 200,000 MT to lock in as a truly elite ball handler. Going Scottie Pippen at the 3, 86 speed and excel, 76 shot 3, 85 driving, 93 perimeter, 93 lateral quickness. The best small forward in the game, elite defensive card with great capable slashing ability as well. He's a very good shooter with a really nice release and good speed. Helps him out again as that playmaker, being 86 speed and excel. Release is absolute money. Movement is not incredible, does not have a high enough ball handle to get the time and burst animations that I like and stuff, but he is an absolute dog and an absolutely amazing option at small forward. 140,000 MT for Scotty, and then Anthony Davis comes in as well as a 72 speed and excel card with a 74 shot 3, 85 standing and driving dunk, 90 interior, 85 block. Good lateral quickness, half anchor and post lockdown, gold chased on a pogo stick, silver box out beast, rebound chaser, and brick wall, and then finishing badges galore as well. Animation wise, really nice release on this AD card, and overall, just think he's a really, really good option at the center position or as your big man in triple threat, because he can stretch the floor with a fast release that's been improved upon this year while also being an elite defender and being fast enough to compete against faster bigs and against Shaq. He's your best option to stop Shaq as well. He is the second best big in the game for sure and is 100% worth the 140K. Then we get to the best team in the game, which does include Stephen Curry. Steph at 88 speed and excel, 97 shot 3, unbelievable shooting badges, 84 lateral quickness, 85 steal. Can dunk wide open occasionally, but he's not going to dunk much. Does have okay playmaking badges. I will say that. That is nice. Defensively, though, he's not amazing whatsoever. But his release and his movement make up for it. Good dribble style. Incredible. The rest of his SIGs are. His release is one of the best releases in the game. Curry base might be the best base in the game, period, right now. This Steph card is absolutely phenomenal at the point guard position. He's the best point guard in my team. The best primary ball handler in my team, and therefore the best guard to use in triple threat in my team. At the 2, not going to waste my time repeating myself, but Scottie Pippen, he was affordable for the 500K team, but I do think he fits the best team as well. I think a guy who's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan who defends at the level that he does, an incredible 3-and-D card who can show off athletic ability and stretch the floor as well, deserves a spot on the best squad in the game. I think he's on the best triple threat spot in the game, and I think I'll be using him to try to get Chris Bosh. And then at the big man, you got Shaq, who's 7'1", 7'7" wingspan, 325 pounds, all the interior badges in the world, and pretty much all the stats in the world as well, outside of shooting, because 87 speed and excel is absurd. The dunking is unbelievable. Defensively, he's the best card in the game, and he's the best rebounder in the game as well. One of the biggest cards in the game, the best dunker in the game. He is the best card in the game still, probably, if you use him properly. Shaq is a dominant force, and despite the inability to shoot, especially using him as a screener for Steph, taking advantage of that massive player building a half brick wall, Shaq is an absolute monster and one of the best cards to use in triple threat in my team, and definitely I think it makes the best triple threat lineup in my team. So to recap, free team, I would recommend Kyrie, Brandon Roy, and Channing Frye or Jabari Smith, really your choice there. And with the 50K or your budget team, you're going to go Brandon Jennings, Jordan Walsh, and Marcus Camby. An expensive team like 500,000 HMT is Devin Booker, Scottie Pippen, and Anthony Davis. And then to have the best triple threat online team in the game right now, you have Steph Curry, Scottie Pippen, and Shaquille O'Neal. So hopefully those teams give you all a good picture of cards to target depending on what your budget is, to hopefully give you the best chance possible to win in this event. I will probably post a video as well once I actually complete Chris Bosh, talking about how I did it and how best to complete it yourself. So hopefully I can help you out with that as well. But hopefully this is an interesting video and it helps a lot of y'all out. And if so, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.